So we're back again, full and H on our travels, this time down to Koh Chang. A bit closer, see what the good points are, the bad points, see what the food's like, what the travel is, how to get there, and let's take it from there. Travel down to Koh Chang, really nice and easy. 1-2 Go Asia or Book Away we found were the two best providers. I will say with Book Away we did find them slightly cheaper to 1-2 Go Asia. However, on our way back we could only travel with 1-2 Go. So, I mean, I would definitely try both of them. First of all, we booked into Anna Resort, which is central on the west coast of the island. Lovely resort. We found it very Maldivian. Two beautiful pools, nice outlook. They do have a little bit of private beach down at the front, but this is maybe a 5-minute walk away. Not so bothered. Also, you can get a boat down there. We'll come on to our most favourite beaches towards the end and also give you a surprise about one of the areas that we really didn't rate as much as other people go on about. So really down to you whether you decide to travel there. As always, Thai food is absolutely amazing and Koh Chang just wasn't a letdown. Here you'll see a really lovely crab salad. This was very inexpensive. I think it came in at about £9. Plus we had a fire show right next to us, which was lovely. But we did also find food for as little as £3 to £4 to feed us for the evening. And again, it's just looking around on Google where you find. Most places nowadays have their menu listed on there and therefore you can see the price. Here was a lovely beach. We really enjoyed this one. This is Bae Beach, again central over on the western side of the island, and here you can find the elephants being bathed in the sea, so definitely worth going to. We only found the elephants being bathed on the northern part of this particular beach, and that may be something that you want to take in account when walking up or down the beach. The elephants tend to be bathed a little bit later on. There's a number of waterfalls throughout the island. Unfortunately, we went in non-rainy season. I should say fortunately. However, this particular waterfall did still have some water coming down and was absolutely full of fish. If you don't like fish, maybe isn't the place to go because these little suckers do like to give a little nibble as well, especially the smaller ones, but well worth going up there. Very relaxing and nice and easy trek for the kids as well. With kids, it's probably about a 20-minute walk. Without, probably around about 10 to 15 minutes. Getting around on the island's really simple. Just hire out a moped, a scooter. Ours came to around about £5 per day. We did do some bartering with a few people. I found a great guy, absolutely wonderful. And that took us down to Bang Bao Pier, which is at the south of the island, and it's on the southwest coast. Again, worth a visit, but if you're travelling to other islands, you will come down here and through here if you're staying on Koh Chang to get to those other islands anyway, so you'll have a chance to see it. This is the place to go for very fresh seafood. We definitely found this was the freshest on the island, and live and wonderful. And there's a few places to go and see and do here. Also, it was reasonably cheap, not the cheapest place to buy maybe your knickknacks that you like. Do also remember, if travelling down south on the islands, there is no through road to get over to the southeast side of the island, so you will need to travel all the way back up north, all the way round and all the way back down, which from the bottom south of the island, if you do decide to stay in this region, is probably about a 2-hour travel. So make sure that you choose where you stay quite carefully. We chose to stay in both resorts central on the western coast, and both resorts we found were in perfect location. We could have walked to either of the little towns, however we had a scooter and each one was about 3 minutes away and perfect for food. Itself is very peaceful, very quiet, very laid back, as everyone says. It's really relaxed, very chilled. We hardly saw anybody on beaches, hardly saw anybody wherever we went, which for us was absolutely perfect. Just over to the east of Bang Bao Pier, you'll find where the Galaxy used to be, which is now just a rundown wreck and is being pulled apart at the moment while we were there. This was a very strange place. The beach was not a very nice beach, and it didn't seem a very nice area. Actually, it seemed very eerie to us. And while we enjoyed going there, it was 100 baht each to get in, and it was a one-off. As you'll see from this, not many people there at all. So make your choice. If you like this kind of thing, then by all means visit. If not, then maybe give this particular place a miss on the island. Following here, we did then go to Sitho Waterfall, which is just up from here, and again included within the price ticket to get in. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. It's about a 10-minute walk, an easy walk. Unfortunately, no waterfall or even rock pool there, so absolutely not worth it. Was it worth to go down and go and see the ship? Maybe in its form of glory, but right now, while it's being pulled apart, no. Following that piece, we decided to travel all the way around the other side of the island and go and see some other beaches. And here is where we probably found the nicest beach in our opinion for snorkeling. This beach doesn't actually have a name on the map, it's just called Beach at the moment, but this is at Koh Chang Memorial, which is near to Koh Nam Beach, the little island Koh Nam just off the southern coast, the southeast coast. This was a lovely little beach, well worth going to see. The second resort we stayed at was the Klong Prao Beach Resort, and while this was a lovely destination right on the beach, it's a little bit run down and probably not what I'd recommend. This was double the price of the Anna Resort and definitely not double the value, unfortunately, for us. A nice resort, as I say, on the beach, but for double the money, unfortunately. Just not worth taking that risk. But again, a wonderful part and area to stay on, and the beach is easily accessible from a little cafe just next door to here. Klong Prao Beach was ultimately our favourite beach of the time that we spent on Koh Chang. I mean, everybody's going to have their favourite beach. There was times when we saw it with the tide completely out, and you can see from here it is beautiful sand all the way underneath and through. Lovely place, and we really enjoyed that beach. Bring you down to Koh Nam. This is the island off the southeast coast of Koh Chang, and an island, while everybody that I've seen on YouTube really regards this and loves the beach, we did not like this at all. First of all, it's 200 baht to rent the kayak, which, be careful, there is another kayak company that you can go and rent kayaks from much more expensive at 200 baht per hour. This particular company was for the entire day. The beach itself was not very nice. I would strongly recommend you wear some sand shoes or sea shoes to go there. And the monkeys on the island, we found them extremely vicious. In fact, we actually saw a child that nearly got very badly hurt. So this was not where we would recommend. Finally, just an overview of Koh Chang. Absolutely brilliant, wonderful island. We loved it. We'd definitely go back. It's very chilled, relaxed. This is the place where people just throw off their shoes and spend a few days just chilling, eating some fine food.